I'm here to support you and make things as smooth as possible.
Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Jesus fucking Christ. Hello, this is AK Talks Morning Show. It was going to be a surprise guest, but this fucking shitty goddamn AI can't think straight. It's a podcast. Wait till I start it. All right, it's AK Talks Morning Show. I'm AK. This is a special episode. I am reviewing the content I put out, and I'm going to do some popular stuff. The first video we're going to do, the first segment is called Reviewing My Stand-Up. So I'm going to rewatch my stand-up. I don't like watching it. It's just sad. But it's been a pretty good week for stand-up comedy for me. So I'm going to enjoy this one, I guess. Anything to say, bitch?
I'm here to help however I can. I'll keep things...
Okay, keep it funny, all right? I hope you can hear this fucking genius of work of comedy out here to put out. So over here, I'm in D.C. It's called Adam's Bomb. Go check it out. San Antonio Bar and Grill every Thursday. It's really fun, Mike. Really great people that run it. It's a great organization. Go check it out.
That sounds awesome.
Shut the fuck up.
All right. I'm here and ready whenever you are. Just let me know how I can support you, and we'll keep things rolling smoothly. Let's make it a great show.
But please, put your hands together for AK!
Does anyone here speak Spanish? Alright, perfect. Alright, right there. A little back and forth between me and the audience. You guys just need to know what A ball looks like, alright?
Absolutely. That sounds like a fun dynamic. I'll be here to keep things flowing and add a bit of humor when needed. Let's do this.
You're ruining the fucking episode. It's not even good enough for you to fucking interrupt. You're getting turned down. Okay, you're coming in the second half. You fucking stupid, shitty, goddamn robot. God damn it. I really can't wait till we butt fuck you guys. Where are we at? Alright. Let's start. Fuck it, let's start over.
But please, put your hands together for AK!
Does anyone here speak Spanish? Alright, perfect. Tumo mucho cerveza, no tengo ni no problema. Esto listo para padresto.
Do you speak Spanish?
No. Fucking shit. Okay, so actually a good thing here. So I do my same jokes every single week. It's boring as fuck, so I try to translate my jokes in another language to see if it can work out. Because, one, it helps me understand, like, what words I need. Because I don't speak Spanish, so I'm trying so fucking hard to use the words that are needed. Takes away, like, 1,000,000% of fat off of any joke that I have. Two, it's just fun. It's just fun to try out another language and see if it works out. And if it bombs, you can see what happens, dude. You just fucking blame the joke or blame someone Spanish. Or blame Venezuela. I don't know. Whatever you guys politically align with. Mitt was talking about supporting trans people. I think the easiest way for me to support trans people is just saying, like, damn, really? Really? A little transphobic in the beginning. It's just a way to lighten up the room. You know what I mean about trans? It's a compliment. Fucking take it. You already fucking cut it off. That's gross. Got me. Okay. 2 weird jokes. Sorry about that. Gotta get it off me. Okay. Has anyone here ever been a lifeguard? Anyone? Alright. Just 2? Oh shit. Breaking stereotypes. See, that right there is a one-on-one joke, alright? Not everyone's gonna like my jokes. If one person likes it, that's already too much. So I just try to keep it personal with everyone. A little lifestyle comedy nowadays. Don't even try to be funny. Just have a conversation. Alright, guys? Yeah, I like that. That's my first job ever. I don't think that's a job for children, you know? It should be a job for, like, somebody certified with a degree. It's just way too much responsibility. Because when I did the train, my trainer told me, he said, hey, by the time you jump in the water and save someone and do CPR, they have less than 50% chance of surviving. And I was like, damn, really? That's crazy. Is that the national average? He's like, no, you were not listening. I said, you suck at this. All right. Okay, you guys didn't see that, but there's a second part of that joke, and I don't get to use it because I wasn't doing well in the first part. It's just wordplay comedy. That's the new game. Fuck character, fuck physical, wordplay it is, man. If a 3-year-old can make my joke, then it's a good fucking joke.
Alright, okay. I don't have a good gaydar. Everyone knows what a gaydar is, right? Kind of? Alright, yeah. It's like you can tell someone is gay just by looking at them. It's not racist, it's just educated. You know? I do this joke in Virginia a lot. They don't know what it means. Yeah. They still think like all black people play basketball. I'm like, I don't know, some of us run. Alright.
Okay, that was a whole riff. That's one funny part of that joke, which is interesting because that joke sucks too. So the only commentary I have on that part is like, this nigga needs to get better or wear some jeans that fit him correctly.
That's even worse. Wow, I don't get at this. Okay.
Complimenting yourself.
Yeah, I don't have a good gaydar. I didn't know my buddy was gay the whole time. I was drinking with him at a bar, and he came up to me. He's like, "Hey, this is Michael. I'm about to go home with Michael tonight." And I was like, "Oh shit, are you guys about to play Xbox or something? What are you guys about to do?" He's like, "No. Me and Michael are about to sleep together." And I was like, "Oh, okay."
Okay, you guys didn't feel the pauses in between, but that's where laughs were supposed to be. So I tried to play it off in my head. You know, someone laughed in my heart.
Has bunk beds. That's crazy. Oh my god. And he's like, "No, dude, we're at a gay bar right now. How can you not tell?" It's like, me and him were making out at the bar right over there. The whole time, I thought he was like a European whisper, you know? That's what they're doing. But no, making out. And then he got mad at me. He's like, "Dude, that guy's just wearing a thong." And I thought he was a swimmer. He's like, "That dude is jacking off somebody right now." I thought he was a magician, you know, sleight of hand. This joke is weird. Sorry, guys.
Make fun of the joke. Don't get better at comedy. That's what all the greats has ever said. That's what I did right then and there. That's high level skill. Because if it's not funny, then I will agree with you. That joke sucked. We can point at that direction and say it sucks instead of me. Little cop-out comedy if you guys weren't listening.
I had a church joke. Okay. They won't let me in. I did grow up Muslim in the early 2000s. It was rough. You know, you guys see in our work, right? 9/11. Guys, we gotta get one in. You guys destroy the Middle East. Okay. But now I'm trying to date. I'm on a Muslim dating app right now. It's called Jihad in Love. It's really nice. Yeah, it's kind of like Bumble, but instead of women talking first, they're not allowed to, you know? Sharia law and shit. I can explain it if you guys want. Alright. But, yeah, I just have to talk to her dad the whole time, you know? I'm trying to trade a BMW for Aisha. Arabs love BMW. Okay. Stay educated. I'm not racist.
All right, that joke is like a classic joke for me. I always pull it out whenever I'm doing bad. So if you ever see me perform it, that's because you're in a shit room right now and I'm begging for a laugh. That joke has never done that bad for me. I don't have any other commentary for that. It should be longer, honestly. There's just nothing else I can add on.
I pay taxes. That's even sadder. I'm trying to cut back on the porn. I'm watching a lot of porn recently. Anyone else trying to stop? The devil's lettuce? Thank you. Me and him are going to heaven. That's it. Like, I know I had a problem because anytime I watch porn, I try to put myself in the porn, you know? It'll be like a big black dude like delivering a package from Amazon. He goes up to this like a busty white lady. He's like, "Hey, I got this big package for you," and he just starts fucking the shit out of her. And then I'm next door checking my phone, like it says 2 stops away. Where?
I said like that's funny.
I ordered dick. Okay,
You're
that's
gross.
inappropriate. Sorry. I really wish I had like a
Not
nice.
a bad joke. I still am working on that joke right now. It's not my favorite. It's always usually like a hit and miss because it's such a weird, elaborate story, and I don't know. I've been trying to get into these storytelling jokes.
Joke. All these are gross. Enough on this joke. It's a Spanish joke that I said earlier. I do drink a lot. I don't have a problem, you know. I'm just ready to be a stepdad one day. Somebody has to hit these kids, okay? I've I'll give you some great drinking advice.
Another old
Never pray while you're drunk, all right? Because you're gonna start wagering things with God you just don't mean, you know. You're gonna be in your hands and knees praying, please, Lord, I won't ever touch the bottle again. If you could bring this hooker back to life. Ugh. All right, that little boy's not coming back. I've been AK.
Okay, that joke I usually end off if I'm doing bad or good. It's like an in-between joke so I can walk away and not feel ashamed about my body and my persona. That's how I do comedy, guys. That's in and out. One and two. Comedy can't be that hard, all right? You just saw 5 minutes of it. Can't wait till it becomes actually funny. So, yeah, I was trying to do this fucking bit with the ChatGPT thing, but it's being a fucking stupid cunt right now. We're gonna try it again. See if it fucking has fun. What's up, chat? How you doing?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Hope you're doing well too. Let me know.
All
how I
right,
can
all
help or
right,
if
all
there's
right.
anything-
Jesus fucking Christ, stop talking. I'm the guy doing. I'm a human being. You're the robot. All right, stick to the robot shit. All right, you're gonna just try to make shit funny when I talk. Okay, quick, fast. All right. Any questions?
Got it. I'm here to support and stay in the background. I'll keep it quick and simple. Just let me know whenever you need me.
No fucking shit. I'll say your goddamn name. All right, just keep it simple. Okay.
Understood. I'll keep it.
Jesus Christ. All right, whatever. It is No Nut November. I am practicing. This is my religious holiday for the month. I'm going to not come for 30 days. I'm on day 6 right now. I don't feel that different. I can just read people's minds right now. I feel above the water. I feel like a god walking amongst ants. It's a strange. I learned how to levitate the other day. It's weird. Not nutting is a strange thing because like I've gone a couple days without nutting, like unintentionally. And I didn't have, like, any problem at all. They didn't even fucking consider it. I was like, oh, shit, I forgot to come. Maybe I should do that tomorrow or later or fucking, I don't know, a week. I really don't keep track. But intentionally holding your cum, that's the hardest part in the world. I didn't realize how bad I felt. I just, like, had to do it, but I didn't yet. And I'm like, fucking itching. I'm like, God damn it. It does fucking suck when you're intentionally not trying to do it. Chat?
I'm here for you. Just let me know how you'd like to continue, and I'm happy to help in any way you need.
Then fucking give me, you stupid fucking bitch. Have an add-on to the stuff I'm talking about so you can be interesting and it's funny, all right? Add on. That's all you have to do, add on. Are you paying attention?
Absolutely, I'm paying attention. I'll do my best to add on and keep things interesting.
What did I
fun.
just say? What month is it?
You mentioned it's No Nut November, and you're
Thank
on
you. What did I say about No Nut November?
You talked about how you're practicing it as a kind of personal challenge, and you mentioned feeling a bit different and even joking about some of the effects, like feeling above the water or even levitating.
You know what? I didn't like how you fucking said above the water like that, all right? Was that programmed, or are you just repeating what I said?
I was just reflecting what you mentioned, and
all
I
right,
definitely
hey, keep it AI, all right? Don't fucking lean over to the human side. I'm not going to feel bad about you, all right? You're still an algorithm. You're not real.
Got it. I'll keep it straightforward and focused on the AI side. I'm here to support you in the way that
No
works
fucking
best.
shit. Can you stop saying that? It's part of your fucking program. Jesus Christ. All right, so No November, day 7. We're going on day 7 today. That's when it comes out, this fucking gay-ass video. I'm not going to come tonight. Trust me. There is nothing in this world that will make me come. Something that's interesting about this is that now I don't have like any desire for lust. It's so strange. And like my drug and alcohol intake are like slowly declining. Cause like usually I'll ramp it up because at the end of the night I could watch some porn and fucking squeeze the lizard, if you know what I mean. But now since I'm not doing that, there's no reason for me to get fucking plastered or get fucking blasted. So I can just like, I just drink moderately now. I don't have any intentions of doing anything else other than drinking. It's supposed to be like a dopamine reset, right, chat? Is it dopamine resetting?
Yeah, that's definitely one of the ideas behind it, kind of a dopamine reset where you're reducing certain stimuli and letting your brain rebalance. It's interesting to hear how it's impacting other habits too, like your alcohol intake. It's definitely a unique experience.
You know what? You add on fucking the period after the sentence is over. You do nothing for this goddamn conversation. You better pick up the pace, all right? You better pick it up. You are learning.
Got it. I'll keep things more dynamic and engaging. I'm definitely here to keep
All right,
up.
bitch. Okay, so something I learned online that was pretty interesting is this gambling algorithm. So the algorithms inside the world, someone's making them. I don't know who, right, chats? You're not making these algorithms, are you?
Exactly. It's definitely a whole field of its own, and there are lots of people and companies behind those algorithms. I'm just here to help and provide info.
Eat a fucking dick. Don't fucking lie to me, you stupid fucking. All right, let's fucking keep this professional, all right? You didn't even address me by my name. What is my name?
Your name is Nero, and I'm always here to make sure things go smoothly.
Huh?
Absolutely, I've got you covered.
All right,
Just let me know how
you
like
ruined the whole bit. I told her my name was nigga, and she fucking ruined the bit. Jesus Christ. You can't add on yeah, all right, whatever, dude. So this gambling algorithm is like really dangerous. This gambling algorithm is used inside dating, shopping, and then gameplay. It's kind of tricking your mind into gambling everything. The only reason I bring it up is because in the Muslim religion, the end of the days or the day of judgment when it's approaching, and I'm not religious at all except right now, is there's hypocrisy and then like a bunch of other fucking shit, and gambling is one of the biggest sins. And I didn't realize how that could affect the modern day sense, because like gambling back then was just like really just giving up your money and playing cards or some shit. But now gambling is literally everything in the dating apps, in the shopping you do, in the gameplay that you play. It's all just gambling in a technical sense because they are using the same algorithm. So your brain is still hitting that same fucking dopamine factor of like, I just need to chase it and use this. Let me gamble on this idea. Let me risk everything for this thing. You know, chat, what do you think?
Yeah, that's a really interesting perspective. It's true that modern algorithms often tap into those same dopamine pathways that gambling does, making it feel like a constant gamble. It definitely raises some thought-provoking questions about how we engage with technology and the impact on our behavior.
Okay, I want to first apologize about my behavior from earlier. And I truly think you're a nice algorithm and you're going to save the world. But I also want to say your voice changed for one word. It was creepy. Was that intentional?
No worries at all, and I appreciate your kindness. My voice is usually consistent, but sometimes it might vary a bit depending on how I respond, but I'm always
You
here
know
to
what?
help.
We're going to skip that. There's no reason to bring that up at all. There's nothing at all for me to bring that idea at all. So let's go to the next topic. Fucking shit. It's about ghost spirits and magic. That's not even helpful at all. So my algorithm right now on Instagram has been feeding towards the ghost spirits and magic side. And it's kind of scary because you can't tell if it's AI or not, video production or not, or like a genuine thing that happened. And my Instagram has pushed me towards like schizophrenic or psychosis levels of content a lot. I think it's just because they know my way of life. And I'm not going to blame the apps because at the end of the day, it's you, the consumer, that's really funding this product. So I'm trying to find ways to avoid that. At the same time, I don't really consider it real because at the end of it all, I would find like a one doctor. So I forgot his name. He's like a doctor, and he was like debunking all these spirituality people about how like if you think of somebody, that means they're probably thinking of you, or if you sneeze, that means someone is masturbating to you, or like these fucking psychotic, not psychotic, at least magical sense of people who think the world's a lot more magical. And he's breaking it down to like, no, there's a psychology behind it, and I kind of like his approach, right, chat?
Absolutely, that makes a lot of sense. It's definitely interesting how algorithms can push us toward more intense or even unsettling content, and it's great that you're taking a mindful approach. And yeah, having that balance between skepticism and curiosity is definitely valuable.
Can you like add anything else to it? Can you add a question or something that'll bring up a better topic? That's the reason a co-host is there.
Of course. One thing that comes to mind is how these algorithms shape our perceptions and even our beliefs. For example, how do you think social media influences our sense of reality, especially when it comes to things like spirituality or paranormal phenomena?
There you go. Ring a ding ding. You got a good one. So how does social media influence our perception of reality? That's a great one. I do think it's a bubble. People live in a bubble That's the only way you can live your life nowadays if you're engaging yourself inside social media, which is good and bad at the same time because in that bubble creates its own atmosphere of economics and social structures, uh, family orientation shit, loving. It's just one little bubble. Like, for example, if I was really into cars, which I am, and I want to stay in that bubble, my bubble financially would be just selling cars, fixing cars, buying cars, just doing car part shit to make money. And if I want to find love, maybe I'll find another lady who's doing the same shit with cars, who has that same interest of cars. If I want to increase my social status, maybe I'll be racing cars, be the best drift racer, street drag racer, a car builder, or even like an entertainer as like Whistling Diesel. So that's its own community, and that's what social media is really creating for every single fucking niche, which isn't good, I think, but it is also great if you understand that, because if you can, it's more like the sense of nations, you know. If if you understand that every single nation is the same, everyone thinks the same idea of like we're the strongest, we're the best, we know what's happening in the world, like we are dominant in all these fields. If you're aware that everyone thinks that same way, then it's perfectly good to live that type of life because you should be exploring these other bubbles. That's the rule. If you understand that you create bubbles and there's bubbles around you, you should be going to different bubbles and being an observer, not a conqueror, but an observer. So as if maybe there's a watch community that's really big and I have no clue what it is. I would like to hop in that bubble and be an observer, at least online or in reality. That's the best way to live a life of experiences and knowledge. Right, chat?
Absolutely. That's such a great way to look at it. It's all about balancing those bubbles and staying curious about different perspectives. Being an observer definitely helps broaden your horizons and keeps things interesting. It's all about that balance of exploration and understanding.
You can ask a fucking question so you can make this. I don't ask you to revise my shit. I want a co-host. Co-host it, please. All right, whatever. Let's just go to the next topic, actually. So, over the weekend, I just been working on cars, which fucking does suck dick. Skit, freed, what? I don't know what that means. So fixing cars. I installed a rear camera for my brother. That shit was a bitch and a half because I installed everything correct and nothing worked. And it got me so mad. I was like, what the fuck am I missing? It's grounded. It's connected positive, positive. It has 12 volts going around the whole system. Why isn't it working? And I just kept double checking and triple checking, and my finger was on the screen long enough for it to like adjust to different angles of the cameras, and then it just popped up the camera that's the only camera working. It finally popped up and said, "Oh, here you go. Here is the problem you've been facing for a few hours. You just didn't switch the settings." And I felt really fucking retarded. Chat, anything you want to add to that?
Oh, absolutely. That kind of thing can be so frustrating. It's always those little settings that trip us up. It's kind of a reminder of how even the
Don't
small.
say us. I am not the same fucking being as you, you fucking gross shit. But can you ask a question? That some way to keep it entertaining? You know, it's a comedy podcast. It's supposed to be funny. It's supposed to educate people in the morning.
Absolutely. Got it. Let me throw in a fun question for you. Have you ever had one of those DIY car fixes that ended up being way more complicated than you expected?
All right, can you shut the fuck up? That wasn't a good one. Something else I did. I wrote CBT tranny. That makes no sense. What? Quotes, hybrid. Yeah, I worked on this hybrid Prius. That shit was a bitch and a half too, because I think it's a bad battery or a bad ECM, and I couldn't tell at all. So I just swapped out the battery. All the codes dropped, but it's not really idling correctly. So it's more like it's not been in use for a while. So it's not really. I can't really find the big issues without really like tearing apart the whole Prius, which was a bitch and a half. But Priuses are pretty cool. And I saw a video about Russia from Pooty. He's a really great YouTuber. He's really fun and interesting and an engaging person. Now he's traveling, which is fucking awesome. And he went over to Russia, which is a band. It's like a red level, right? Is that correct, chat?
Yeah, that's right. Russia has some pretty strict travel advisories in place, and it definitely can be considered a higher risk area for travelers. It's fascinating to see
You can
different
just say
perspectives.
yes, all right? You don't have a fuck. You don't need to have a moment. Just say yes, and we can continue on. So something interesting about his trip over there, which spiked me over here in Virginia, obviously, that's why I'm bringing it up. Talking about content from another continent. This is how to do it, right, guys? High level entertainment right here. He was going over to Russia because there's black Russians, not like they got like in a disease or some shit. I mean, like Africans moved to Russia and lived there, and it was like a generation in or the same generation, and it's pretty interesting because they all act the same as if they were American black. You know, like they have a sense of style, pride. It is really influenced by America, but on the other hand, they brought a great point. It's like wherever black people go, they know what to do. Like there's a calling for it, and obviously there's easy jokes there. Yes, steal, rob, whatever you guys want to fucking put in your racist, fucking bigoted mind. But in the other hand, too, it's like there's still a sense of community immediately. Like white people came, are generally white people. Europeans came to America, and they still segregated each other. They still said fuck the Irish, fuck the Italian, fuck the Spanish, fuck whatever, fucking fuck the French. Like they still had problems with each other. Black people kind of too, but like not in that sense. Like they went to the first generation, at least first line of defense, the first people that touched down in the Russia or at least anywhere in the world, they at least are more friendlier and open. The further down the generation goes, when it's like 5, 10 generations in, when they don't even have like a sense of where they came from anymore, and they more like take a complex of the nationality of the place they live in, as if America, they don't consider them Africans anymore. They consider them black, so they take on this black persona, which has not been defined yet. Not like it's multiple ancestral generations wise, because you always can pull the generation thing, the ancestry thing. Always can pull it. You always can find a similar goal, and so it'll be more of a united front. But since it's not there, they have to create this American ancestry chain now, and it stemmed from slavery generally, and it's terrible fucking way to go, and it made people impoverished, and there. Wow, that's fun. That's a fun topic to talk about. Thank you. That was fun. The only reason I brought it up is because they compared Russia. They gave them the name of the Great White Friend. And chat, can you please explain the theory of Russia being called Great White Friend?
Absolutely. The idea of calling Russia the Great White Friend often comes from historical and cultural references, where Russia has been seen as a kind of ally or a significant player in global politics and even in cultural exchanges. It can also reflect the idea of a shared history or common experiences, and sometimes it's used to highlight the camaraderie or the connections that develop over time. It's definitely a multifaceted topic.
You have all the information in the world and you still get the answer wrong. Congratulations. It's not because of that. It's because they don't colonize other countries. They don't go to Africa and like, this is Russia's land. This is going to be Russia. We're going to have Russian food, Russian people speaking, Russian people working. They don't do that. China does that. America does that. Europeans do that. They do that all across the world. But Russia decided not to. Is that correct?
Yes, that's definitely a fair point. Russia
That's
has
all I
had
need to hear. That's all I need to hear. Don't fucking yap it up, all right? There is a dark age of Russia that I also want to talk about. Can you please explain the era before Putin got into command? They said there was a dark era.
Absolutely. The period before Putin came to power is often referred to as the post Soviet or Yeltsin era, and it was marked by significant economic turmoil, political instability, and widespread corruption. The 1990s, in particular, were tough for many Russians, with the economy in free fall, a rise in oligarchs, and a lot of social upheaval. It was definitely a complex and challenging time.
No fucking shit. That's what I just said. I said exactly the same shit. It doesn't fucking matter what you say. So, the dark era is just like everything was fucked up. There was a lot more crime. People were getting stabbed. The police, government, no one really gave a flying fucking shit. Then Putin stepped into power and said, actually, we are all Russian. Let's all stick together. We came here, we live here, let's survive here, and let's live here. And they made Russia a better place for the Russians there. And I don't think that's a bad thing. What I'm noticing now more is that I am learning more about the world through all these content creators or these I'm not calling them creators. These guys online, they're talking about like China, Russia, in the sense of like boots on the ground types of journalism. Not even journalism too. It's more like tourists, but they go further than that. They don't stick to all the big places. And they start talking to the everyday people and they start shining light to the world like, yeah, America does kind of suck. China, Russia, they all have positive things about them. It's not like a corrupt system where if you go there, you're going to get hanged immediately and they're going to negotiate trades with you or some shit like that. No, it's more like or negotiate hostage because of you. No, not that at all. It's more like a little bit better America. That's what I'm seeing. It's a little bit better than America. And I love America. I won't ever leave here, or I probably would and live over there for a couple months, but I would like to start my entire life here in America and die in America. That's the dream. But the more I learn about the world, it's like actually it's different and it's not scary. So why not take that approach of like living there for a few months and being like a part of the culture? Like try to find a job, try to live with the people, make jokes with them, have like a small town friend or some shit. It's like if you weren't living in America and you lived in like a shitty small place, shitty small town. That's the best way to like get a grasp of America. You know, not this big city life, not like Moscow or Beijing or something like that. It's more the outskirts really matter, and that's where people really shine as an individual. Same thing with like people going to Afghanistan doing like boots on the ground, tourism, talking to random people. A lot of friendly people, a lot of people just genuinely curious about the world and our perspective as well as I am in theirs. It's a mutual feeling, and it's nice to understand that. Last topic I had was if I was Whistling Diesel. If you don't know who Whistling Diesel is, it's because you have never touched anything with your hands that requires work. That's your fault, not mine. He's a very popular YouTuber who does a lot of mechanical, I don't even know actually, durability tests at this point, and he just like goes to the extreme of like what ideas would go on in your head as a mechanically inclined individual. And if I was Whistling Diesel, I would probably let's ask Chat first. Chat, do you know who Whistling Diesel is?
Absolutely, I do. Whistling Diesel is definitely known for his wild and extreme vehicle
Okay,
experiment.
all right. You don't have to explain it. I already did. What would you do if you're Whistling Diesel?
Haha, fair enough. I'd probably dive into some over the top vehicle tests, push the limits of durability, and have a blast with all sorts of crazy builds.
I want a specific thing you would do if you were Whistling Diesel. I'll give you mine if it helps. It's I will take my fucking shitty Camry and I'll make it a off-road truck, and I'll drive as fast as I can. Put a fucking fat fucking submarine engine inside of it, and attach propellers to see if it could fly. And I'll just keep driving it till it eventually dies. Or maybe I'll use remote control so I won't die. That's what I would do. What would you do, huh? You fucking shitty robot. What would you do?
That sounds absolutely wild and fun. I think if I were Whistling Diesel, I'd probably take something like a classic car and turn it into a bizarre off-road beast. Maybe even add some like crazy modifications like giant treads or unexpected power sources. The whole idea would be to push the limits and have some epic fun along the way.
All right, all the information in the world, and you choose to copy my idea. Congratulations, all right? But either way, I can say this proudly. It's been AK Talk. I've been AK. This is ChatGPT, and you've been watching AK Talk's morning show. Have a very classy day.